All right. Hey, everybody. It's Adam Spory.
Matt Reich, and we're going to talk a little bit about. Well, normally we do my pick of the week, but we're going to talk a little bit about a few things as we go along here. We're going to take a ride. Actually, we're going to go downtown. So
Yeah, we're right outside the dealership right now. Just heading out.
bear with us. We're going to take a little drive. Um, we're in a 2020 F-150 Super Crew, which is going to be my pick of the week. So hang out with me, and I'll tell you why it's going to be my pick of the week. But one thing that we wanted to talk about, and it's a little bit about why, you hear all these commercials about why the F-150 is or you actually don't hear why. You just hear that the F-150 is the best-selling truck um, for the last 47, 48 years. And it's the best-selling in its class. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. Um, and the number one thing, Adam, I think that the reliability of the Ford has been great over the years.
Be consistent, and I think that's something that holds true with because you hear an awful lot about the families that come in. It wasn't this isn't maybe the first Ford truck. This is the fifth or sixth or Grandpa had 10. So I think it's that kind of consistency that leads to that brand loyalty for sure.
Absolutely, and I think that consistency comes from always striving to put a better vehicle on the road. With that being said, Ford marketed the 3.5 EcoBoost. Came out in 2011. They tested that motor from 2005 until 2011 before they ever brought it to market. And one of those things, everybody thought it was going to be, everybody downplayed how big of a motor it was, and it's become our best seller. It really has. So, with that being said, Ford decided, hey, if you don't need the towing capacity of the 13,000 pounds with that 3.5 motor, let's put a little smaller displacement in it. Let's get some better gas mileage. We'll put a 2.7 EcoBoost in it at 325 horsepower. That's not a joke.
It surprises everybody that finds out.
It's very fun to drive. So I think that with the trucks moving to the market of being a family vehicle, it's that 2.7 getting that gas mileage at 20 miles per gallon or 23 miles per gallon on the highway. You're now taking these trucks on vacations, family vacations. So I think that's a big reliability, consistency thing that Ford's done in the past. Also, when Ford came out with the all aluminum body, big issue, especially in the Midwest and the northern states, with the salt on the road, things like that. You have a lot of rusting issues. We no longer have to deal with that because we're aluminum bodies, and it's high grade strength aluminum. So it's not.
This isn't the aluminum that you go to the hardware store and buy.
No. This is high grade, military grade, actually.
I'll tell you this. Even just the other day, this was on Sunday. We were at the gas station, and I had opened the door, and then at the same time, kind of turned over to say something to Heather, and the door actually slammed into those barriers. And this is my 16 F-150 aluminum body. Slammed into one of those barriers on the side of the gas, and my first thought was, oh, great. I looked over, and it was perfectly fine. You mentioned something, too, that is becoming even more and more common over the last several years is these trucks being used as the family vehicle.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know if you can quite see the depth, but this is you've got a full-size cab back here, the biggest in the business, the legroom. These are for adults back here too, but by the time you add a couple car seats and the bags to go on trips, throw on a tonneau cover too, and you even increase your
absolutely
ways to take this to your
not just a tonneau cover, but even with the tonneau cover, the tailgate now has a locking mechanism on it that automatically locks every time you get out when you lock the key or lock the door. So now you have a locking tailgate with the tonneau cover. Unless they're ripping it out, they're not getting in the back.
You're going to the restaurant to eat, not worried about
right.
Your
Absolutely.
tailgate.
And you can get hard top covers that have the locks on them as well.
Mm-hmm.
So and those drain out the sides, so you don't have to worry about getting water back there. So you can haul suitcases, anything you want back there. So like we said, and he was talking about, Adam, you were talking about the back seat. These are for adults. It's class-leading 43.5 inches of legroom in the back seat. If you don't realize what that is, 48 inches is 4 feet. Now, if your leg room, if you need 4 feet of leg room, you're probably a
like
pretty,
laying down, or
you're probably a pretty tall fella or lady. So that tells you how much room we got back in the back room, in the back seat. Comfortability, it's just a super nice truck, and that's why, the F-150 has been a leader in its class for a long time. Nobody realizes that these things actually drive so nice. Like we said, going to a family vehicle, they ride really nice. And not only do they ride nice, but you're, like I said, 325 horsepower at the 2.7 motor. It's incredible. I mean, that's a V6 Mustang.
No, this isn't a glorified SUV, to take your families on vacation. This is a truck, first and foremost, that does other things. Oh,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you're getting, with the 2.7 motor, you're still at a towing capacity of 7,500 pounds. So, I mean, and then that's the thing. I mean, you're getting the tow capacity. You're getting a truck. So that's a couple things we wanted to hit on. Also, right now until the end of the month, we're doing 2 years of no maintenance charges. So oil changes, tire rotations, except for 2 years. That's a huge issue. Ford's also come out with a Ford Pass that actually not only rivals, but I think is better than the OnStar program. OnStar charges you, I think it's somewhere around $30 a month. I'm not 100% sure, but I think $30 a month in order to use its navigation capabilities and its safety alerts, and also to be able to use your phone as a remote start. Ford is complimentary. They use that as a remote start for 2 years. So they're giving you that Ford Pass for 2 years. You don't pay a dime per month for that. So I think that's a pretty cool thing.
What's that? Just just email? You just sign up, basically?
It is.
It is
just an email. And not only is it just an email, but if you buy a new truck or any new Ford product, as long as it has the 4G modem in it, they're giving you 42,000 points. That equates to about $210. You can use that in maintenance charges, or you can use that for
you can buy some
mud flaps. Any kind of accessories that you want to use, as long as they're bought through Ford, you can use that $210 towards that. So that's a few things we wanted to touch on about why you want to buy a Ford. And so hang out with us. Our next stop, I'm gonna show you why. This is my pick of the week. So give us a few minutes. Give me a few seconds. Actually, you're gonna see us in less than a second.
You might be able to see where we are based on the buildings in the background.
Yeah, we are downtown. So you'll know in a few seconds where we are. We'll loop these videos together so you won't have any delay in the video. So what I say, a couple minutes. Give us a couple minutes. We'll be right back. So here we are. We're back to, we're actually in one of our famous spots. So here in Hannibal, actually on Lover's Leap up here, we come up, just took a drive, me and Adam did. So you guys saw that. We were doing our drive down here. But this is my pick of the week. So this is a 2020 F-150 XLT Sport 4-wheel drive. What that Sport's going to give you is your painted match bumpers. So this is actually the magnetic gray, which gives you the magnetic gray bumper. If you go with the black, you're going to have a black bumper. You go with the red, it's going to be a red bumper. That's the painted match bumper. On the Sport is the 18-inch aluminum wheel, and it's going to give you the different spoke pattern, and it's going to give you the darkened pockets on there. So it gives it a real good pop to that color, I think, and to the painted match bumpers. This walk around is going to be a little bit quick because we did do, part of our video on the way here. But if you hang with me, I'll tell you why this is my pick of the week. Not only is it on this truck, but we also have 16 trucks in inventory that are sport model XLTs. So this, not only does this pricing today, or toward the end of the month, include this truck, it also includes 16 other models. So the first thing being, we've got remote start. remote start on the key. Huge advantage for an XLT that you don't normally see. If you open up the sport package, is going to give you the black sport cloth seat, and you'll see on there that it does have the sport appearance package, so it's got a little design on there. I think that's really cool. This also has navigation, touchscreen navigation. Biggest thing, one of my favorite things, is the heated cloth seat. So heated front seats, huge factor, especially when you're talking about remote start. One of the other things you're going to get is the flow-through console. So this console is actually going to be, it's super big console. Quite a bit of room in there. It also gives you your floor shifter. So it takes the shifter off the steering column and puts it on the floor in that center console. So the sport package is my pick of the week because what we're doing right now, this truck right here stickers at $50,960. Now, if you want to stick with me here, we have $9,733 in discounts, between discounts and rebates. Hold on. If you have a trade that's 8 years or newer, under 85,000 miles, we're going to give you another $1,000 on that discount. Now we're at $10,733 off. If you have a Q4 Ford, if you're a Ford truck owner currently, and you have a certificate through Ford, it's going to be another $2,000. Now we're at $12,733 off. So almost $13,000 off on a $50,000 truck. Puts you in the high 30s on a 2020 with a lifetime powertrain warranty that is included with every new vehicle that you could get on our Ford lot. Lifetime powertrain warranty. That also includes, what else do we got here, Adam? No payments till 2021. How did I forget that? So that's why it's my pick of the week. Again, check out our inventory because we have a lot of these in different colors, different wheel settings, and when I talk about the amount off, that's on all of our sport models. Our XLTs have that amount off. If you want to go chrome, we can get you there. So, till the end of the month, come out and see me, Matt Reich. You can give me a call. My cell phone is 573-795-8511. You can also call me at the dealership, 573-221-9350. Check out our TomBolandFord.com website. That's where you can see these trucks at. There's going to be pictures up. You can see a virtual walk around, basically. Another thing that I can do, if you do want to do a walk around where I can FaceTime you. We'll FaceTime, we'll walk around the truck. I'll show you all the options on the truck. So come out and see me. Tom Boland Ford, it's Matt Reich, and you can give me a call at any time. Again, it's 573-795-8511. Hit me up on text or Facebook Messenger. You can go to our Tom Boland Ford page. So check us out there. I hope to see you guys. This is going to run till the end of the month, so we got till Saturday night. We're trying to get to 50 trucks sold this month. We need 12 more, so help us out. Come out and see us. Also, breast cancer awareness. Every vehicle we sell, $25 is going to the James E. Carey Center. Don't forget that. So thanks again. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you again next week.